Well, hey, it's been a long time since we've done a video like this.
Yeah.
A year. It's been a year since we've done a video like this, and what I'm talking about is a donation video,
Yeah.
which are always our favorite videos to do, but we haven't been able to do one in a year
Yeah.
because we were coming off the road, buying a house. Things have slowed down on YouTube, so we're not making as much money.
Yeah.
So it's harder to save up as much money so that we can make a significant impact on a veteran organization. And we're going to do that. I am leaving tomorrow morning.
You're going to do that.
Yeah, unfortunately, Leslie's not going to be able to come with me.
Be there in spirit.
am leaving tomorrow morning to attend the Wounded Warrior Umpire Academy, which I applied for back in February. They have no idea that we're donating to them. This will be our largest donation ever.
Yeah.
For a couple different reasons. The first reason is we've been saving for a year now. The second reason is we've had some great support by all of you who have donated or watched our videos or shopped our Amazon store or whatever the case may be. And then the other part of that is my brother and his wife, who run a ministry in Missouri called Crossroads in Poplar Bluff, Missouri. Every Memorial Day and Veterans Day, they take up the collection like they normally would at their church. But on those days, they take the collection and they send them to us. And so this past Veterans Day, they collected $2,000 to send to us to add on top of what we already had to give to the next veteran organization, which we decided since I'm going up there, I'm going to attend. It's a 100% nonprofit run by volunteers, 100% focused on the veteran and recovery and being a contributing part of your community and being involved in baseball.
Yeah.
So it's a win-win-win for everybody.
Yeah.
If you don't have a church or if you're on the road and you can't get to church every week, I would encourage you to go check out my brother's channel. He has a great ministry. We'll leave a link in the description of this video to his YouTube channel. So you can watch him every Sunday if you need a little Jesus in your life. Because I tell you, if you go over there and listen to his channel or listen to his church, he's going to talk about Jesus. I guarantee it. So I'm leaving tomorrow morning. I got the check with me. We don't have the big check because I can't take it on the airplane, but I do got the little check. I'm going to give him the little check. First, we're going to tell you all about the Wounded Warrior Umpire Academy, and then I will show you as much as I can when I get there, and I will definitely show you the check presentation.
Yes.
Here we go.
On the move! Call it! Sing! On the move!
I've been blown up, shot at, and in a helicopter crash. And nothing out of all of those are compared to looking down the barrel of a 12-year-old's fastball the first time I got behind that plate.
So, you're out. There you go. When I retired from the Marine Corps, my last tour of duty was with the Wounded Warrior Battalion at Camp Lejeune. And we had a lot of groups that came in and wanted to take veterans out and play golf. They wanted to take them on a fishing trip. And then it's done in a week. But what we wanted to do is create a vocation. And it started out as, we've trained umpires before. Now we're just going to bring veterans in. And we focused more on wounded veterans. We give them free airfare. We give them free lodging. We give them about $1,500 worth of equipment to start their career as an umpire for free.
After a few years of taking my umpiring back home seriously, a lot of fellow umpires had said you need to go to a camp. I couldn't afford one. That's the truth.
All right, fellas, welcome. This is SDI time. We built a playbook to where we could have this thing called SDI time, or senior drill instructor time. Whatever's said in here stays in here. Do you like to withdraw a lot, and are you the isolator? Are you the cynic?
I moved out of my house when I was 15. My parents were in and out of jail, and that's the big thing that prompted me to join the Army, was just to get the hell out of there.
The SDI time is what makes this camp extremely unique. It's a chance for the connecting and the healing to either end or begin.
On my first deployment, I was injured, so that caused a lot of internal conflict. But I'm grateful I found this umpiring stuff because it's going to give me a purpose again.
What it comes down to is funding. Everything that goes into this camp costs close to $100,000. That's one thing that we struggle with every year in order to take care of these veterans.
This is a worthwhile cause, but it comes at a cost. It comes at a price. These guys served, they did their job, and we want to give back and we want to make this program go because these guys have overcome so much, and it's America's best.
Let's unite to save lives and combat veteran suicide head on. The Wounded Warrior Umpire Academy isn't just a program, it's a lifeline.
Thank you to the sponsor of today's video, Brooklyn Bedding. We've had our mattress for over 3 years now. We had it in the RV, and now we have a Brooklyn Bedding mattress in the new house.
And it's by far been the best night's sleep we've ever had.
Yeah, and one of the good parts about it is it's factory direct pricing, and so you have to worry about middlemen jacking up the price on you.
And I love that they give you a 120-night sleep trial, so if you don't like it, you can send it back. If you need a different firmness level, they'll swap it out. It's perfect.
Also comes with a 10-year warranty, so if for any reason you have any issues with your mattress over the next 10 years, which is insane,
Yeah.
you can send it back and they'll send you a new one.
And it's shipped for free, direct from the factory in Arizona.
And the best part about it is we can save you 30% on your next purchase of a Brooklyn Bedding mattress. We'll leave a link in the description below. All you have to do is use the promo code WAGS when you check out.
Hey, this class has been awesome. This is way more than I ever expected it to be. I'm going to give you a little bit of a backstory about me and my wife. After I retired from the military in 2016, me and my wife, we sold our house, we bought an RV, and we hit the road. And we traveled for 5 years on the road. And while we were doing this, we started a YouTube channel to document our journeys. It started as just letting our family and friends know where we were, what we were doing, so we keep up with them so we don't have to make 20 phone calls to everybody explaining to them what we did. Well, we didn't make it private, we made it public, and it just kind of caught on. People started watching, people started subscribing. We got monetized, we started making a little bit of money. We started going to shows and rallies, we started getting sponsors. And I was like, holy crap, this is like a real thing now, you know? And because we were so involved in the veteran community back where we are from, close to Fort Benning, when we hit the road, we kind of missed that veteran community and that bond that we had with those people and those charities that we volunteered our time and our money to. And so we started making all this money, and me and my wife were very comfortable with my full retirement and my VA disability. We live a comfortable life with just that. So we started making this extra money. We was like, okay, what are we gonna do with this extra money? We don't even have a house. We don't have that much stuff. We don't need more stuff. What are we gonna do with it? So we decided what we're gonna do is, as we're traveling around the country, we are gonna hit veteran organizations as we travel. And we're gonna donate a portion of everything that we make across all of our social media platforms and donate it to these veteran organizations. And I'm not talking about these big, huge organizations. I'm talking about little organizations, mostly volunteer, where most of your money goes to the veteran. And it's a good cause. And it's helping veterans, and it's saving lives. So when I settled back down, I'm one of those guys, I gotta keep busy, I gotta keep doing things. So when we got ready to settle back down, my wife was like, well, what are you gonna do now? Well, I love baseball. And I can't play anymore, you know? So I was like, I would love to be an umpire, but I had no idea what was entailed with it, I had no idea. So I started looking into it, got in touch with some local signers near me, and got on some training, got on some games, loved it, got bit by the bug immediately. And then, like my third tournament I ever called, I called with a guy named Joe Tones. Some of you probably know Joe Tones. And he said, have you heard of the Wounded Warrior Umpire Academy? And I said, no, I haven't heard of the Wounded Warrior Umpire Academy. So he tried to explain it to me. He goes, but you just gotta go. I don't know how to tell you how it's gonna be, but you just gotta go. And now after going through the program, I understand what he was talking about. We're not just doing umpire stuff, you know? So, like Greg said, the baseball is just the vehicle. to get us to where we need to be, the brotherhood. And I was talking to Greg and Melanie out at the field. I wish there was a metric. I wish that we could measure how many lives that the Wounded Warrior Umpire Academy has saved, because I've heard so many stories about how this program has saved lives. And so that's what me and my wife wanted to do. So what we're going to do today is we're going to make a donation to the Wounded Warrior Umpire Academy on behalf of the Wayward Waggs. This is not my money. This is money that we earn through our social media platforms. This is the money of our viewers, of our sponsors, of our what we call Wagsters, which is our insiders. So they donate more than anyone else. And they're insiders. They have like an inside track, and they have more access to me and my wife. We get on Zoom calls with them once a month. We're on kind of like Discord. It's called WhatsApp. We're on WhatsApp with our Wagsters, so we talk to them on a daily basis, very, very personal. And so I'm trying not to get emotional, but this is the most personal donation that we have ever made, because normally I don't have a personal connection. I haven't gone through the process. I haven't gone through the program. I'm never a recipient of what the organization is doing, but this time I am. So this is more special than any. There's another reason that it's more special than any. And by the way, as we've been traveling over the country over the past 5 years, we've raised over $50,000 for veterans. And another reason why this is more special than any one that we've ever done, because this is going to be the largest donation that we have ever made. Can I get all the board members up here, please? So to all of you, for everything that you do, not just you, but for all the staff, but especially for the board members, all you do behind the scenes to make this happen on a yearly basis for the past 12 years, you've saved countless lives. As you know, veteran suicide is a big deal, and I hope that this donation will help send a couple of veterans through the school next year. So, and normally we have the big check that we do. We get the big check, and so that's why I brought the board members up here. We're going to take a photo. I'm going to superimpose the big check because I don't have the big check. I couldn't bring it on the plane, but I do have a check in my pocket. So, Greg, can you come over? And I'd like to present you a check on behalf of the Wayward Waggs for $7,000. Wow! Well, I am back from the Wounded Warrior Umpire Academy.
Yes.
It was a great time.
Welcome
It was
back.
awesome. Did you miss me?
I did miss you.
Lies.
I'm not lying.
While I was gone, Leslie went to Florida
Mm-hmm.
so that her Florida family could see Lincoln for the first time.
Yeah.
First time they got to meet him, so that was really cool. The experience out at the Wounded Warrior Umpire Academy was just awesome. It's hard to explain. It's more than just an umpire camp, the brotherhood, the sisterhood, the camaraderie. Anytime you put veterans together and baseball, I mean, that's just good times. You can see from the video clip that I just showed that it's a good organization. They're doing great things for veterans. If you want to watch the entire video, I'll put a link in the description of this video so you can go watch the entire video. And also I wanted to say, if you want to donate directly to the Wounded Warrior Umpire Academy, we are not a nonprofit, the Wayward Waggs, we are not. So we appreciate all the donations that we were able to give. But if you want like a tax write-off, something like that, you want to donate directly to those nonprofits, we'll drop a link to the Wounded Warrior Umpire Academy's donation page on here too, down in the description of this video. So feel free to go on there and make a donation. Everything, they're all 100% volunteers.
Yeah.
All this goes 100% toward veterans, helping them become umpires, being, involved in their communities, giving them a purpose. It's all great things. I mean, they're just saving lives, literally saving lives.
Yeah.
And some of the stories that you hear, even when I was at camp, from some of the instructors, and it's just, the Wounded Warrior Umpire Academy saved my life. I don't know how many times I heard that at camp. So that was just amazing. And for me, it was, I said it in the donation, but being a recipient, this is the first time I'm a recipient of a place that we donated to.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So it's always cool to go and see these places where we donate, but actually be a part of it and see how it directly impacts the veteran. It's just
a whole different perspective
Yeah.
for me. It's
So
really
if you're
cool.
a veteran and love baseball,
Yeah.
you might want to apply.
Yeah, I think, February timeframe, just look on the website. February timeframe is when they start taking applications. And then they'll start selecting for camp, and then camps in June. So I am now an alumni
Yeah.
of the Wounded Warrior Umpire Academy. So hopefully I get to go back. They do have an alumni program where you get to go back and go through the process again, kind of like as a student leader.
Yeah.
So hopefully I get to go back and do that sometime. And maybe eventually
And-
down the road.
That's right. Might be an instructor.
Maybe an instructor.
You
We'll
might
see.
show up and be
Yeah.
taught by Waggs. That's
Help us
scary.
all. Yeah, but hey, thank you to the Wounded Warrior Umpire Academy.
Yes.
Thank you to everybody involved in that. Thank you to all of you who have helped us raise the money
Yeah.
to give to the Wounded Warrior Umpire Academy. And
It's a great cause.
it's awesome. And so stick around for a few seconds. We're going to honor a fallen hero. If you want to get involved with helping us help veterans while we're out on the road, just like we did with the Wounded Warrior Umpire Academy, everything you need to know is right down in the description of the video. Hey, we appreciate you watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.